Welcome back to Cookies Milk. Oh, episode 152, I'm your host, William.
Boy, episode 152, I'm your host, Ben.
I beat Fire Emblem Three Houses, and I'm sad that it's over.
Wow.
Yeah, not surprising. I always get sad at the end of games.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. There's something melancholy about watching credits.
We're having fudge stripes.
Yeah.
Okay. It is one of 4 endings, I know that much.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because, of course, there's an ending for each house.
Yeah.
So you said, I didn't bring this up last time, but you said that, what's her name? Of the red house. Or the black house?
Black Eagles.
Black Eagles.
The colors is red.
She's a red girl.
Yeah.
She's the fire person?
What?
The evil guy.
Flame Emperor.
Flame Emperor. I was close.
Yeah. I wasn't, attacking you for...
You were. You looked at me like an idiot.
Anyway, what were you saying?
You guys didn't see it. He held up a sign card that said, idiot.
Applause.
William always has that. But...
You're assassinating my character.
She's the bad guy, right?
Yeah.
So what if you are in her house?
You get to choose.
Ooh.
Oppose her or support her.
So wouldn't that be...
And that's what makes it the 4th ending.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's not a 3rd ending like in Fates, where you skip both houses and go play Smash.
Right, yeah.
Really brave choices to make in that one.
I mean, honestly, do you want to fuck your sister or not?
Whew. What happens in 3 houses? Do you find out how old Byleth is?
No.
Well.
But, funny thing is, throughout the whole game you can... Well, in the first year, before time skip, you can build up a support log. You can build up support points with the girl inside of you.
The what?
There's a girl inside of you.
Huh?
That is, like she's got big, long, green hair. But anyway, she wakes up at the beginning of the game. Like, that's the thing. And she doesn't know who she is or what.
Because she's inside you.
Yeah, because she's inside you. And you get the little support gauge buff when you know you do something right by her. But it's very few and far between when you can do that.
I know how that goes.
What do you mean?
The voice in my head never likes when I do anything either.
Oh, that's fair. But you can S rank her. Only S rank her.
What?
There's no C, B, or A rank with her. It's just S rank.
How does that work?
I don't know. And at the end of the
it.
game, no.
Coward.
The only way you can do it is by New Game Plus.
Oh.
Because you get back the support gauges you have if you use Renown, which you gain on quests.
That's interesting.
I think that's how that works. But so, you're contemplating right before the final battle. You think about who you love most, and you have a ring given to you by your father.
Who is dead?
Who is dead? Yeah, he dies. I couldn't remember if I had spoiled that or not.
We don't need to say Fire Emblem spoilers because you said I beat it at the beginning and we're talking about it, right?
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to count on our audience enough to know
that. Oblivious Geralt. Wait,
I had the audio down.
That's the
for the first minute and a half.
That's the dad's name. I die.
His name is Geralt.
His name
from The Witcher.
Geralt. That's what they call him in The Witcher.
Isn't that what they call him in Fire Emblem also?
Geralt.
Oh, it is different.
Yeah, it's J and it's G in Witcher.
His name is Jerlat.
Yeah.
Geralt.
Geralt. Geralt. Did you spell that on purpose?
I spelled it wrong.
Anyway.
You said yes, so who's the real idiot?
Ben,
I'm holding up a cardigan.
It is so late in the day. It is so late in the day. I've been awake since 6 o'clock, and I went to school and then to work.
Join the fucking club. I still smell like sulfur.
That's on you!
It is on me, literally.
But then, you can go down the whole list of the girls you have S ranks with. And then you can go, and then at the very end, it's her.
Oh.
and there's question mark, and I don't know who that is.
But you still don't have kids?
No, there's no kids.
Alright, so we're just being homophobic for no reason now, Nintendo. Wow!
You can romance some girls in. Well, there's actually some. It's yeah. I don't know, man. I wish there was some. I know Lady Byleth has some lady friends that she can S rank with.
Byleth?
Yeah, they don't call.
They don't call
Yeah,
Byleth for nothing.
Have you heard my joke?
I think so.
It's just me, Byleth, hitting on all the people after time skip.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I can hit on the people who aren't children pre-time skip. Anyway, and
Nice save.
yeah. And I just they don't call me Byleth for nothing, and then I'm only romancing girls.
Yeah. They do call it to you for nothing. They call you it because
But you
it's your name.
dance with Claude. Either way,
I don't know who that is.
leader of the Golden Deer.
The one who's upside down.
Yeah, the one who's upside down, who has no relevance to the plot of the other two.
So that's racist, right?
No, I mean you can play through his, but it's just like a less intense version of Dimitri's in terms of taking down the Emperor. So
in any of the endings, you could just say maybe the church was bad.
yeah, the fourth one.
Oh, where you join the Flame Emperor.
Yeah.
Right, smart.
So
This is way too much milk.
I'm sorry, I poured like a half amount of it.
Not even close. This is like 80%. Robert boy, get some milk.
Don't say that. But what was I saying just now? Oh, but I decided to go with Bernadetta as my support.
Yeah, I know who that is.
She's a purple hair girl.
She a little kooky.
Huh?
She a little kooky.
She's a shut-in,
Oh.
and she gets scared if she's not with me when she's outside.
So I could have named it. I could have.
Wow. Purple girl who's always in her sealed away.
Reading a book.
I don't know if she's reading a book, but she calls herself Bernie.
2020.
Yeah, no.
Hell yes.
But I thought there was a funny bit where she crit someone and killed them, and she's like, Bernie's unstoppable. And then her level up only gave her 2 stat points, and she's like, Bernie's just no good. And I'm like, well, I have to marry you now.
I can't not fuck her.
I didn't say that.
I did.
Rubble didn't drink the milk.
Rubber boy, there's so much milk here. It's just because he didn't see it.
Sure.
He's not very smart.
You poured the whole glass.
I dumped a thing of milk onto our table. He just didn't see it.
So, Claude leaves in Dimitri's playthrough. He gives you his holy relic and leaves.
He watches the other Abigail.
Abigail? Who?
What's the name of the lady who becomes the Flame Emperor?
Edelgard.
Edelgard. I was close.
Abigail.
He watches Edelgard become the Flame Emperor, and then Dimitri comes back like a rabid beast man, and he's like, "I'm good. I don't want any part of this. Peace." He does the meme where the guy gives the peace sign and then fades away. I'm not
yeah, really.
That's kind of funny.
But you're very funny. But in Dimitri's playthrough,
Get some milk.
you rush to the Alliance's aid. That's what they're called, the Lesser Alliance.
That are fighting the Flame Emperor.
Yeah, they've been brought to their capital.
Yeah.
And you help them, and then Claude is like, well, we've been the Leicester Alliance for 200 years, but it's time to join the kingdom again.
Huh?
I'm absolving the Leicester Alliance, and it's just going to become the kingdom now, and I'm leaving. And he's like, here's my hero's relic. And it's like, okay.
Thank you. What do I do with this?
Yeah, I just gave it to Bernadetta.
Will you marry me? Claude gave this to me before he bounced.
That's what happens at the end of his support too, like his S rank.
He leaves?
He leaves. He's like,
What?
I'll be back for you, but I'm going to Elmira for a bit, just like the country right next to
Why does he go
Poland.
there?
I don't know. I have an S rank to Dimitri. Claude. Also, Edelgard is Liara levels of obsessed with Byleth.
That makes sense.
Which is unfortunate, but yeah, because she becomes like a giant crest monster at the end.
What?
Like she just like to see her future through, she becomes a big old crest monster.
We've all been there.
Yeah, but then she like fires, like attacks people at the. Like she's one of those units that can hit anyone anywhere.
Oh.
But she's so bad at hitting.
Oh.
And it only deals like 12 damage if she hits. But like she was about to target Byleth Aldarian, I named him in my playthrough. And her quote was like, even in her, she's like, "See, I'm fighting you. I grow weak." And her stats was 0-0-0.
What?
For crit, for hit, damage and crit. I'm like, yeah. Because fucking Aldarian's so strong. He has all the weapons. He has swords and spears. But
He has 2 weapons.
and he has so much magic. He can cast 2 spells.
He can cast sword and spear.
Yeah, but something really annoyed me about that fight was that there's like a mage who just is on the other side, like on the right side of the map, who has insane range and has a thing that reduces anyone it hits to 1 health.
What?
Always. And I can't charge him. I can't do anything about him
God damn.
because if I do, he'll just reduce me to 1 HP and other people will move in and kill me. And it made the fight, and I'm like, okay, I probably could have like charged him with some units that were like healing people all the time.
Sure.
But like there was like crest beasts, other soldiers, and I didn't have to beat them.
What?
And I'm like, yeah, I could just go fight Edelgard. It was just defeat enemy commander.
Alright, I guess.
And it ended with like Dimitri had learned his lesson to offer a hand before
A sword.
a sword.
Mhm.
And he did that to Edelgard after we had defeated her.
Which is still a crest beast?
No, she
Got
was
better.
lucky, and it all fell off of her. And but he still had his giant holy relic lance in his other hand.
So
when
he was
when he offered it his hand to her, and she was like, "Yeah, I can kill him. I can kill Dimitri."
What?
And she threw a dagger he had given her when they were kids,
Oh wow.
and that he had returned to her after the 5-year war, in like a peace meeting that they didn't come to accept each other. And it just sort of stuck into his shoulder, and he barely moved. He just sort of like pushed the spearhead
Jesus.
into her stomach, and then she died. And he's just like, "Oh, well."
That is not satisfying at all.
It's not at all, and I'm like, there's got to be like a better ending, right?
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, not even like a... Oh, well, what's Edelgard's ending like? It feels like you did something wrong to get
yeah.
that ending.
But so, I'm sure maybe if I killed those mages, something would happen. But regardless, they did a weird thing where they didn't show like any other like cutscenes after that. They showed Byleth's S support the marriage proposal, which was really cute. They showed like a mosaic almost of Dimitri becoming king, Byleth taking over the archbishop's roles, and things returning to peace. But then it was just like a slideshow, of like two character, like a character portrait would come on, like of one of your units, and you'd be told what they did.
Huh.
And strangely enough, the only two characters that like got the dual slideshow, which like implies that like they had an S rank even though they only A ranked.
Yeah.
Was Annette, which is like an orange-haired girl, and Mercedes, her best friend.
Huh.
But like their S rank were they shared letters for so much of their life until they reunited at Garreg Mach Monastery, and then they shared a house in the Empire. And I'm like, that's really cute. And then it was Dimitri and Dedue, his
A Pokemon.
right, of course, his right-hand man who, and they were like the only two survivors of like a tragedy in a country.
Jesus, what?
Where the country was annihilated.
What?
For regicide. Yeah, that's a little fun thing.
Wait, that's the backstory.
That's the backstory.
I thought you meant that happened afterwards.
No.
What?
But they got it. And the ending was like until Dimitri eventually took ill, and Dedue stayed with him on his deathbed.
What?
And then Dedue posted up at his grave for 3 days before being buried next to him.
What?
And I'm like, oh my god. And the other one was Sylvain and Ingrid. Have I told you about Ingrid?
Is
She's
Ingrid?
like, what?
Wasn't she the one who killed the dad the first time?
The dad?
The one dad, or the son of the dad.
When?
What? Who's Ingrid? All right, I don't fucking know. There you go. You're on the idiot card again. All right, I don't need to hear it. I don't know.
She's just she's like a blonde-haired woman who wants to be a knight, and like her whole thing is that she's the only one with a crest in her family, and she's touted as like the last hope for her noble family.
Right.
And Sylvain obviously has issues with the crest.
Yeah.
But their S rank was that he, as the leader of his house, his house is supposed to stop the northern people from invading, and he like got more peaceful relations with them.
That's good.
Made people realize that crests and holy relics aren't that important. And had a bunch of children with Ingrid, and none of them had crests.
Oh.
And they were all loved equally and dearly. And I'm like, that's perfect.
Maybe he did learn something.
He absolutely learned something.
Maybe he's not so bad after
I mean,
all.
his lone story is that any boy who flirts is a son of Sylvain. And so good thing he got better.
So now it's fine.
It's fine. That's not his ending rank. Manuel has made me sad. The flirting teacher, who the Blanche Devereaux of Fire Emblem Three Houses. She posted up in a small town,
right.
Opened her own school there, and never married, but was devoted to her students until death. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Why does it talk about all these characters
dying?
Yeah. How many houses? That is so unnecessary.
I mean, there's no sequel. And that means there's no chance for DLC that is future, I feel.
I mean, plot relevant DLC, sure.
I mean, I guess that you can get better at the best endings.
You can. I mean, you also just do swimsuit DLC.
Oh yeah, dope. You're right.
Thank goodness, that game will finally be fucking playable. But yeah, still, I don't think you need to though, right?
What?
I don't think you need to end the game with and this is how this character died, and this is how this character died, and this is how this character died. That's fucked.
Yeah,
that's unnecessary.
And that's the thing. They didn't even need to. They could have had Manuela get married because Dorothea, the same, who was also looking for love. Because she was terrified of what her life would be after her looks faded and all that.
Sure.
had a little splurge at the end of her thing was that it said she was happily married. I'm like, well, that's good. I'm glad for her. But it's just like, oh, come on, man. Why'd you kill Manuela?
Manuela died alone. What? Fire Emblem.
Jesus.
It's so weird that it's like, yeah, Sylvain and Ingrid, they had a bunch of kids, and he had peace talks with the North, and they realized Crest weren't so bad.
They weren't amazing. They weren't necessary.
The opposite, Listen.
Maybe
we should do more with
They
things.
weren't so bad.
And then Dimitri and his good friend.
Yeah. Well, they said it like they were more like family in close quarters. I'm like, well, you know what?
Almost like brothers.
Oh.
They lived together, and
they were real bros.
and then died. He fell ill, died, and then the other one died.
While posting up to his grave for 3 days.
Yeah. It's funny to man. It's like it shows you the next 10 years.
It's 10 years.
So Sylvain and Ingrid just get to it.
I mean, I would.
What does that mean?
What?
Manuel starts his school and dies in 10 years. Dorothea. What do you fucking want? I'm not doing anything else for you tonight. You're done. I'm talking to Chatter.
No, he was looking straight at me.
I looked like dead in the face. But no, that's weird. I mean, no wonder you were sad after it. What a sad way to end the game.
And it was just a slideshow, basically. That was just text.
It's the kind of thing that there's something so hopeless about, like, and then the characters lived happily ever after until they died, and it's like, fuck, dude.
I mean, I understand that they have to die, but come on.
I know how time works. You don't have to tell me Fire Emblem Three Houses.
And you see the little time indicator that you spent 60 plus hours on this playthrough? That's 60 hours closer to death. Gee, thanks.
And the last one to die, and then it's just like a mirror image on the screen.
How did you do that?
There's no camera on the Switch.
Is there not?
No, right?
Isabel has the
Isabel has the Switch. They could put a microphone in there. You think there's a camera in there?
Yeah, that's true. Disney Plus.
Yeah, it looks fucking stupid.
I don't
Alright,
like
next.
Okay, good.
There's all the talk going around about, like, oh man, now that Disney Plus is out, we're just done with Netflix, and it's like, yeah?
What are you talking about?
You're just gonna stop watching Netflix? You're just done?
They paid $100 million to keep playing Friends.
You have to keep watching now! Some Netflix exec is like, what the fuck? We bought Friends! Who cares if we still have The Little Mermaid?
I'm so angry that, like, I was talking to Kat on Saturday about
Vocal supporter of Disney Plus. An MCU stan.
she was sad that she can't watch the MCU anymore.
I am also. I should have watched
More.
those things on Netflix.
That's fine.
I have to see Homecoming.
I'm talking more so. I guess. I have to watch both. I guess. Both
I
Spider-Man.
haven't watched the other one either.
But what was I about to say? Oh, and she said they had to fight. They had to buy Friends again because everyone was deleting their Netflix's subscription because Friends was leaving, and I'm like, Friends is not that good.
Friends is not. Can you imagine deleting Netflix because you can't watch Friends anymore? Who is this all four of our fans, all four of our viewers of... Because we're like, what the fuck?
How dare you say... Oh, I had the volume turned down, but I heard that.
Oh, shit. The volume was turned down for 17 minutes. I hope
Let's
they're
see how
not saying
long
anything
this
about
is.
Friends.
24 minutes, Ben. You were wrong.
I'm glad to be. I'm glad that it's longer than I thought it was.
Good.
So you put the idiot card down. But, and then it's like, can't wait to get Disney Plus and watch
The Mandalorian.
just Disney stuff, I guess. Like, I know there's a lot
I mean,
of
you'd
Disney
be surprised
stuff.
how much Disney has stolen.
I mean, they bought it. But yeah.
Yeah, after
Gouging the industry.
gouging. Yeah, they've stolen so much of the industry.
Yeah. And it's weird that people are like, yeah, can't wait. I'm not going to shame people for being excited for things. But I will maybe shame them a little bit for like, buy Netflix. I'm going to get Disney Plus now. Because Disney, I'm perfectly okay with Disney taking all the stuff I could already watch on Netflix and forcing me to get a new streaming service because I stan Marvel. That's fine. I guess we live in a society.
Subscribe to Disney Plus now.
New Home of Cookies and Milk podcast, Disney Plus. We got fucking bought out.
Oh my god, we're joining the DPU. We're not good enough for the MCU.
Did you see it? The Disney Pictographic Universe?
What?
DPU? Disney Podcast Universe?
Disney Plus universe.
Disney Plus Universe.
You know, like what we were just fucking talking. I'm holding the idiot card up.
Damn it! I earned it this time. Fuck, what was I gonna say?
I don't know.
I'm
I'm not your dad.
Even he doesn't know what I was gonna say. Nobody knows me.
Not even you.
I'm my own guy.
Good?
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
And then
I
it
knock
you,
over the half thing of milk that's still in this cup.
Do you still have milk in there?
Yeah.
Oh my god, drink it.
Ruffle's been drinking it. I'm not fucking drinking it anymore. I'm done. Not only am I sick, you also gave me too much milk.
You need it because your bones are weak.
For 3 fudge stripes?
Your bones are super weak.
What the fuck? That was not enough. That was not enough fudge stripes for that amount of milk.
I was able to do it.
You have a fucking problem. So let's do some math here, right? A fudge stripe, like 5 grams, maybe. Maybe 5 grams of fudge stripe.
Okay.
10 grams.
I don't think that's at all true, but okay.
And this was like
Grams of what?
grams of fudge stripe. Total grams of fudge stripe.
Continue.
And this is like 2.5 cups of milk.
No. No.
Yes.
No.
Cups. Like measuring cups?
Yeah.
That's 2.5 cups. There to there.
How do you know? How do you know how much a cup is?
I measure shit.
This is a cup.
I'm holding. That's a mug.
You spilled more on the table. Because you forgot there was milk in there.
I was doing a visual bit for our visual podcast.
I saw a proposal on Saturday.
Oh,
Yeah. It was when I was hanging out with Kat still.
of course.
Then I proposed. No.
And there's a mirror.
What?
But this mirror here and a camera. Wow.
What are you doing?
I'm holding the idiot card.
But we just were walking on like a circular path, and we just sat on a bench. And someone's like, "Are you gonna go to the Overlook? Like that overlooks the area?" And I'm like,
Were you at Lake Anna?
"No." What? No. We were just around. We were just in one of the parks.
Because I was thinking of a place with circular path and it's an overlook.
No. But we were just like, no, we were just over there. And it's like, okay, good, because there's going to be a proposal in 15 minutes. And we're like, ooh. So we just sort of sat on a bench,
Binoculars out.
binoculars out, and we just sort of waited. And we were talking, and then we heard a woman be like, oh, are you serious? And we're like, oh, there it is! But the trees were obscuring, because we weren't going to go closer.
He was proposing to a tree.
Yeah, we have no... And the tree was tree was a dryad?
Tree's a dryad.
Wow.
You gotta love nature, dude. The Amazon is burning down. What are you doing?
I'm subscribing to Disney Plus.
Whoa!
That's the end of the episode.
We
everyone.
stand!
That's the end of the fucking episode.
Bye, Netflix!
Everybody, remember, like, comment, and subscribe for
hear more of that fucking
for more
content.
awful content. If you subscribe to Disney Plus, you'll get us more. Our second content.
Our promo code
Our-
for Disney Plus. They're promoting here.
What a waste of money.
They have money to spare.
They have so much money to spare. But yeah, that has been Cookies and Milk episode 152. The fudge wraps are good. I think there was a good amount of milk.
You're wrong.
Uh,
so fucking wrong.
Bye, guys.